Hello there, so it's the 6th of April 2020 and today I thought I'd make a video on soft fruits. So soft fruits are a great thing to grow here in the UK, very tasty, and in periods in history such as World War II, things like red currants were used as a citrus substitute when far less citrus was getting through for obvious reasons. So in times of difficulty, soft fruits can be a very delicious and versatile thing to grow, really nice and not that difficult to grow, and there are loads of different choices. So I'm going to go around my soft fruits and we can talk a little bit about each one. How about that then? Okay, so here you go. So this is some raspberries, and this is variety Golden Queen. Now, traditionally, you've got two types of raspberries, summer fruiting and autumn fruiting. And the summer fruiting ones fruit on the previous year's growth. So what I should have done was remove this, because this was a stem or branch or twig, whatever you want to call it, that the plant fruited on last year. And you can see these canes, such as this one here, this will have grown last year and should produce fruit this year. Now, intriguingly enough, this is apparently a cane which produces in the summer and in the winter. Sorry, and in the autumn. So there we go. Now, traditionally, autumn fruiting ones, what they do is they grow up such as like this, and then they'll get to a good height, and then they'll start producing in late summer, early autumn. So generally, summer fruiting or autumn fruiting raspberries, but as I stated, this one is apparently both, or could be. So there we go, intriguing stuff. Now, one of the king soft fruits, in my opinion, is gooseberries. Now, I love gooseberries. They really are one of my favourites. And this lovely bush here is going to have a nice crop. You see the little flowers on there, look like that. Love them, really do, and very easy to propagate. My video, how to take a gooseberry cutting, one of the first YouTube videos I ever made, had quite a few views because, you know, taking gooseberry cuttings is really not that difficult, and you can produce beautiful bushes from just a little cutting. And this is variety Invicta, a very traditional variety of gooseberry to grow, so versatile. You can just eat them fresh, put them in pies, jam, you can make wine out of them. Just a great thing to grow, totally. And I've got several gooseberry bushes, got some more over here. The bushes can get rather large, but you know, they're just really lovely to grow. Gooseberry sawfly, of course, is a concern, but hopefully that's not going to happen here. But many of you out there probably have had cases of gooseberry sawfly. Now, currants, okay? Currants are a great thing to grow. You know, when one thinks of black currants, they think of ribena, don't they? When they think of white currants, they're lovely, sweet, juicy white currants. Absolutely beautiful things to grow are currants. And you know, once the plant gets to a good size, you can get a nice crop off of it. And to buy fresh currants can be what one could refer to as a little bit on the pricey side. I don't think they're pricey in terms of the effort that it takes to get them to the shelf, but I mean pricey in terms of what you get for your money when you buy them. So a great thing to grow are currants, and red currants as well. You can make jelly out of them, jam, as I stated before, a citrus substitute. Just really worthwhile to grow these. Okay, so strawberries. Now, no soft fruit collection would be complete, if indeed it ever is, without strawberries. And they're just such a great thing to grow. Tasty, you know, they conjure up images of Wimbledon and images of, you know, people that love strawberries. And you can just imagine, you know, years ago when people had the first strawberries of the season come. Yeah, just imagine when, you know, back in the day when, before, you know, international trade and things like that, and before, you know, we could simulate environments in greenhouses and polytunnels and all that. Just imagine when that flush of strawberries came, or when you got them gooseberries or them currants or them raspberries. Just imagine how special that would have been. You know, of course, with recent sort of, you know, how things are, we've got used to having these things available year round in many cases, but can one just imagine that? So strawberries, I've got several varieties here. I've got Cambridge Favourite, Florence, What else have I got? Royal Sovereign and Alsanta, some great varieties here. I'm going to be making a video dedicated to strawberries because I really want to, get a good crop out of these container grown strawberries. I'm going to show you how I intend to do that, and yet just really, really exciting stuff. Now, another great soft fruit to grow is the blueberry. So look at these, look, absolutely going to have some lovely crops. I'll just get that look so you can see some flowers here about to come out, so expecting some really lovely juicy blueberries in the late summer or midsummer in some cases. I've got different varieties here, early season, mid and late, so should be getting a great crop. Now look at these, don't they look at them flowers, look, and the bees love them, and we love eating the gooseberries, don't we also? They're just, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Got to get your ericaceous growing medium, okay, which is a pH of 4.5 to 5.5 to get a good gooseberry crop, okay, for good healthy plants. Yeah, you see, these are more of my strawberries. Look down here. These are the Royal Sovereigns, and basically the way this is going to work out is, all being well, I'm going to be taking lots of runners and really, really increasing my yield and supply of strawberries. Now, these are one thing that I recommend people grow if they want an early soft fruit, and that is a tayberry. Now, they're really, really delicious, very easy to propagate, and you tend to get them before the strawberries and the raspberries, okay? One of the first soft fruits that you get. And they taste really, really delicious, quite tangy, but if you let them go really deep, dark purple, they can be very sweet, okay? And you can eat them fresh, use them in pies, you could make wine, whatever, and they're just really, really lovely, and they propagate really readily. So I've got a video on how you can propagate these, but they're very much worth growing, and that's the tayberry, okay? Okay, so no discussion on soft fruit would be complete without talking about propagation. So I'll show you what I've got here. Now, this is a currant bush that I took from a cut-in last year, okay? And amongst the grapevines here, another currant bush here that I took from a cut-in, and another one here, okay? So I've got videos on how you can take cuttings from soft fruit bushes. You really want to get into all this if you can. So there you go, there's some soft fruits in the spring. No fruits yet, but hopefully there will be many. So I recommend people, if you really want to, get into a really exciting and lovely thing for your backyard growing or your allotment growing, I can more or less guarantee there is a soft fruit out there for you, one that you really, really love. And you can, as I stated before, propagation can be very easy, very cheap, budget gardening as well, and very tasty, and very much worth your effort, okay? And everything I showed you just now is hardy here in the UK climate, so just so much going for it really. Right then, there's your obligatory daily video during this period of time. Hope everybody out there is doing well, and I will see you all being well tomorrow. See you next time. Oh yes, see you next time, of course. And if you wish, you could check me out on Dan_Home Gardens on Instagram, and please feel free to like, share and subscribe. See you next time.